recent BYU baseball signee, a guy who told us yesterday he intends to come play baseball at BYU, Kyle Dean. Kyle, welcome back to BYU Sports Nation.
Hey, thanks for having me again, guys.
Okay, this is a loaded question, but what went into the decision for you to ultimately pick BYU regardless of draft status?
It's always been the plan to go to school. My advisor told me that from day one. When I was choosing my advisor, most of them were always saying, you can do whatever you want. You can go to the draft, you can go to school. And the one that I went with was very heavily saying, no, you're going to go to school. He showed me a statistic of it was like 11% of all high school players that go out of the draft make it to the MLB, or when 54% of all college kids that go to the draft make it to the MLB.
Wow.
And those are huge, huge numbers and or huge difference, excuse me. And obviously I want to be a big leaguer, and the most best opportunity for me is obviously to go to school with those numbers. And I get to come to BYU and have a great 3 years or 4 years or whatever it takes me. And it makes, if I'm in the major leagues longer, it makes me more money, it makes him more money. So he was always a fan for school, and I wasn't surprised. It was always been a dream, and I value my education very well here. And a BYU degree is definitely something that not too many people can achieve. So I'm very thankful for that opportunity, definitely.
Kyle, when did you come to this decision?
It's just always been the plan. The draft, it was going to take a lot of money for me to not come to college of my choice growing up, and you have to be very, very lucky. I wasn't going to be a very easy signable pick to begin with, and it's always been a plan. It's not like I came down to a decision. I kind of made this plan a couple of years ago, so it wasn't a huge decision, if that kind of makes sense.
Kyle Dean with us on BYU Sports Nation, recent BYU baseball signee, 2014 Under Armour All-American out of the San Diego area in California. You committed to San Diego initially, but now you're with BYU. What kind of reaction are you getting about your decision to come to BYU from your family and friends?
They're really excited. There's a couple people that they kind of hear like, oh, I heard so and so, and now you're going here, and yeah, oh, okay, like kind of like those little chats. Family, they couldn't be happier. All my friends, they're just so excited, and I know a lot of them have been already looking up for plane tickets and seeing how much they are, so
Nice.
they could come visit me, and they always want football tickets and basketball tickets. So, the support's been unreal, and the Cougar Nation has just been outstanding. It's like everything that I have to say or on Twitter or something, BYU is like right there commenting back, and I love it. So.
Oh, the BYU, they're awesome on Twitter. They're great. You won the CIF Championship on Saturday, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Congratulations. I noticed a tweet. You said, been dreaming about going to bed one day as a CIF champion. Tonight, I'm sleeping like a baby. What did that mean to you to win the CIF title?
I've been dreaming about being a CIF champion since I was at least a 7th grader. It's just been one of my bucket list things, just become a CIF champion. I always wanted a ring, and that was just so important to me. That was just one thing that I needed to get out of my high school baseball career. Thankfully, we made it to the championship open division. Our pitcher pitched a fantastic game, and our reliever closed it out. We won 3-2 against a very, very good team. But to win that, it was just very relieving, and I was just so thankful for the opportunity, and to put a great game in and be a contributing factor into the game. And thankfully, we won in that dog pile. It was so worth all the push, like jumping on each other and all the elbows and everything else. So it was one of the best moments of my life. It was so heart pounding too.
And you had a key RBI double in that game. Congratulations on that. So what's the next thing you're dreaming about?
Well, I'm playing in New York Saturday morning. I'll be in Amsterdam, New York, for 2 months, come back home for a week, if that, and then up to Provo I go.
What league or team is that in Amsterdam, New York?
Yeah, I'm actually playing for the Amsterdam Mohawks. And my uncle told me that Jimmer he grew up like right outside of that, like right outside the town.
Yeah,
so,
Glens Falls. It's a couple hours north of New York City.
Yeah, so I think it's kind of a small world that, maybe he could come watch me play. I don't know what he's doing. I know he's married, but just kind of going in Jimmer area, that's just cool. I just think that's a cool thing, too.
Kyle Dean joining BYU Sports Nation, recent signee for BYU Baseball. When you look at the prospect of what the Cougars did this past season, they got to the West Coast Conference Tournament, really let one get away against Pepperdine. I mean, this is a team that came on strong at the end. What do you like about the future prospects of BYU Baseball, and what do you see in the future of the program?
Well, I definitely think that we're hitting the ball very, very well. Coach Pratt has done a great job with the hitters, and Coach Lowood also. I think at one point it was like out of the 9 starting hitters, like 7 of them were all hitting over 300, and not a lot of teams can say that they have over 300 hitters, as many as BYU. I think with the prospects coming in, Coach Lowood has made it a point that pitching is definitely one thing that he needs. Kinsler did a great job. Mahoney did a really good job also. But we're swinging the bats really well. Colin Shaver, being the freshman All-American, is awesome, and I'm going to go in and learn from him because he's just an absolute monster. I just like where it's going, and the pitchers that he brought in, and the infielders and outfield, everybody that he's brought in. But with Hayden Nielsen leading the team as shortstop and being a clutch shortstop and hitting the 2 spot and Lund hitting leadoff, I think the lineup's going to be looking very, very well next year.
Yeah, big expectation for BYU baseball in 2016. Weird to say that, 2016, but that's what it is. For those that haven't seen you play, who do you play like? What's your game like?
Some people look at me, since I'm a bigger guy, they say Mike Trout. My dad says I play more like Will Myers, just kind of a stand tall, just hit the barrel out, go run balls down, steal bags. I like to play fast. I know I'm playing the best when I'm running, whether that's stealing bases or hitting doubles and triples, or or getting balls in the gaps in the outfield. That's what I know I'm best. And my dad always told me that he thought Will Myers was probably a better comparison than Mike Trout. But you can't go wrong with any of those two.
Yeah, I like the Trout comparison, but you can't go wrong with a fellow Padre, right?
Yeah, you get to watch him, right?
Not.
Kyle Dean. Yeah, Kyle Dean with us on BYU Sports Nation. As you we want to know more about you, not just the baseball player, but just more about your personality. And so we've come up with a list of personality questions, starting with the baseball topic. Yes, but what's your favorite baseball movie, Kyle?
My favorite baseball movie is Sandlot. You can't go wrong, ever. That's the greatest baseball movie in the world.
Okay, Colton Shaver told us earlier this week that was his favorite movie, and we asked him to compare himself to a character in that movie. He said the Beast, the dog. Okay? So what character are you in The Sandlot?
Man, I'm probably Squids, the guy with the glasses. Squids. I just love that guy, and I like to keep people loose and also have a great time. So I think I don't wear glasses or whatever, but I just love his personality. So that's probably what I would say.
I was going to say, just don't say Smalls, okay?
No, I'm not Smalls. Sorry. Smalls is awesome. But yeah. I'm not Smalls.
I'm Smalls, an intramural slow pitch. That's what I am. Do you have a nickname?
Dino. Dino. Just D-A-N-O. Put an L in my last name.
That plays into your Twitter handle as well, at KDino7, right?
Yeah, there's been too many Kyles down here, so finally they gave up and called me Dino. So
okay.
I like it.
I want to know about number 7, who's got that, and if you're going to have to battle it out to get that.
I got it.
Parker Starr was a senior.
Oh, yeah, it's open, isn't it?
So you've got 7?
He graduated, and that was the one contingency I put on Coach Littlewood when I called him to commit. It's just, Coach, I'll come only if I'm number 7. And he said,
that was it.
Okay, that's fine. So,
man, you were easy to recruit.
I didn't think it was that much to ask. Obviously, with Parker Star being a senior and graduating, it was definitely open. So, I mean, I think Coach Little will give it to me.
Kyle Dean will wear number 7. Mark it down. We'll make sure of that, Kyle. We've got some. We can elbow Mike Littlewood a little bit about that. Do you have a favorite ballpark snack?
Ballpark snack, you can never go wrong with those roasted almonds, cinnamon almonds.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, those are the best. Oh, I'm dreaming about them right now. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning. Those are the best. Those are my favorite. I just love those roasted almonds.
What superstitions do you have?
I'm really not that superstitious. I think I have like the basics, like don't step on the line. Kind of have like the same routine, like in the batter's box. But other than that, I mean, I may wear the same socks. If I had a great game, I may, but usually it's just because I know I'm going to get them dirty again, so I just wear them, and then they're in my locker, and then they're only tossed in my locker. But other than that, I just kind of have the self-confidence. I mean, obviously superstitions are, they're cool to have, but they can also be a pain. I just kind of, just if I can just respect the game and not step on the line and have the same routine every game, that's basically my superstition. I don't eat the same amount of chicken or wear dress socks under my, my cleats or whatever like that. So.
Kyle Dean with us on BYUSN. Good luck with the Amsterdam Mohawks. Jerem wants to get in one more before we let you go.
Do you think anyone's going to draft you despite telling teams you're going to come to BYU?
I don't know. At this point, I guess I wouldn't be surprised, but at this point it's kind of more of a, if there was a scout that, like me, not only as a player, but as like a person, and, with the, 38th pick or, some like very irrelevant pick that they know that I would not even consider, to be honest, that, they would draft me and just say, hey, we drafted you in the 38th round, just want to wish you best luck in college, we'll be keeping tabs on you. That's happened a lot, and that happens in the late round. But if it doesn't, that doesn't mean anything to me. But, I don't know. Those later drafts are tomorrow, so I couldn't really tell you.
Kyle Dean, a member of the CIF San Diego section champion, Rancho Bernardo High School. They beat La Costa Canyon 3-2 to wrap up that title. He's headed to BYU, but not before he makes a stop for summer ball in upstate New York. Kyle, great to have you with us. Good luck over the summer. We'll talk to you soon.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.